Morning everyone, hope you've had a good week. It's Friday morning, and we're ready to go with our assembly this week. We've only got 2 more assemblies until we break up for half term. And at that point, we're literally halfway through the year, aren't we? So if you're in year 2, you're kind of in year 2.5. And if you're in year 6, you've only got 3 half terms left until you're in year 7. So it's all busy. Now, for the last 5 weeks, we've been looking at our captains, haven't we? And looking at their attributes, what they bring to our school, why they're important, all of that sort of stuff. And I did say this week we're going to have a little chat about project-based learning, but I'm saving that for next week. Because one of the things that we are very, very good at our school is making people feel welcome. It's really important. So that could be visitors, it could be new children to our school, it could be new teachers to our school. And do you remember last year that as part of the assemblies, we went through a little spell of interviewing people? Well, we're going to do that again today. It's a member of staff. It's a member of staff who's quite new. It's a he. The questions have been developed by his class. Mr. Flanagan, you were on. Hello everybody, we're down in year 3. I found him, it's Mr. Flanagan, and we've got our interviews back. So I was explaining just before Mr. Flanagan that at LIPA we are very good at making people feel welcome. New children, new staff, visitors, and we're still counting you as new. So last year we had lots of interviews on our assemblies, and this is the first one of the year. The first one, I suppose another big question is, if I'm here and you're there, who's the camera person? Children? I can't say. Okay, first question. And can I just say thank you to Year 3 Man Bananas for coming up with these questions. Very, very good. And I also said, you're only getting the question if you've spelt it right, use the question mark and all of those bits and bobs. Well done. Okay, so you've been here 1st of November?
Yeah.
1st of November. Have you enjoyed it? How have we made you feel?
Everyone in LIPA's made me feel really, really welcome, and I've absolutely loved getting my hands stuck into the project-based learning and meeting lots of new people, teaching lots of new children. It's been brilliant.
And Mr. Flanagan, your LIPA journey's a bit of a strange one, isn't it? Because children, if you go onto YouTube at home and if you Google LIPA Primary School New School Network, you'll see 2 videos. Look very carefully at the one that was out before this school opened. Do you want to take up the story?
You might find me on the story, on the video, because I helped out when it's the transition days, wasn't it, for the first ever reception children.
Current year 7s,
yeah,
it was you.
Yeah, and I came in and did a couple of drama workshops with back then they were nursery age children.
They were
about 3 or 4, and we did drama and music workshops with them all.
And that was when you were studying to be a teacher at Chill, wasn't
yes.
it?
Yeah.
Gosh, doesn't time fly?
It does.
Okay, another big thing's happened for you recently, hasn't it?
Yeah.
You're a dad.
Yeah.
So the question is, how does it feel to be a dad?
It's a really lovely feeling to be a dad. It's very tiring. I'm very tired, but my son Toby is so worth it. He's sleeping really well at the moment, so we're feeling a lot better, but it's just such a nice feeling to be able to go home every night and have a little cuddle with him and see him. It's really nice.
And wait till you get to be a teenager and want to take all the money.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you Arjun and Seeing. We always ask this question, is LIPA, is music? What do you like about music? What kind of music? Are you musical?
So I absolutely love music. I play a little bit of piano and I do a lot of singing. I've got a CD out.
Have you?
Yeah.
Get that over your
head. It's on Spotify and everything. And I just love the feeling that music gives you. I love how you can express yourself through different styles of music. I like how you can write lyrics based on a story that you've had happen to you or that you've thought about, and it's just such a nice release for me to be able to play music.
And what sort of music do you like? I'm a big Bruce Springsteen fan. What sort of who would you say your favourite bands or singers?
My class will tell you that I'm a big Taylor Swift fan.
Right.
I love really acoustic music, so I like songs that are just a piano and a voice, because I think the highlights the lyrics, and the lyrics highlights the piano, and that's nice.
Did we have Tears of Fears on in here? Was it something like came in the other day?
Yeah, we do Song of the Day in Lamb Bananas, and
Right.
we've got 1980s week this week, so
excellent.
every day we have a 1980s song.
Excellent. Okay, LIPA question again. Why did you come here? So we got to know you a long time ago.
Yeah.
Why did you come here?
I've always wanted to work at LIPA, and I think LIPA is a school that shares my love of teaching, and it shares my love of performing arts, and to be able to work somewhere that encourages children to express themselves through music and acting and art, it's just exactly where I wanted to work.
And a more broader question to finish. Why teaching? So you went into Edgehill University,
Yeah.
you wanted to be a teacher. Why teaching?
I
Because
just
we
think
might have
it's-
some teachers in your class, mightn't we?
Yeah,
In fact, knowing your class, there'll be a few cracking
There's
teachers.
definitely a few future teachers in my class.
So what is it that attracted you to the profession?
I just think it's the best job in the world. I think being able to come in every day and just be paid to have fun and to really shape the next generation of adults, encourage them to be themselves and to learn new things, and just spend every day of the week with 26 amazing people.
Fantastic. Mr. Flanagan, welcome again to LIPA.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for being our special guest this week, and I'm off to Spotify to go and find him. Thanks everybody. Okay, so what's been happening on the gate this week? This is the work I've been getting. Thank you, Mathilde. I did ask for a Chinese New Year feel. Si Ying has done some artwork for me. Ignatius some writing, best head teacher. Maths work there from Shiloh. Look at the presentation. Fantastic. Isla's been busy. We've got some more artwork there. I love the collaboration on this one. We've got Elisa, we've got Iana, we've got Adam's been doing some work. That is great. I love to see a bit of Captain Collaborative. But my two winners this week, and it was a hard choice. First I've got Shiloh. Look at that artwork. A mythical creature. And Nevaeh, who has done a Chinese New Year poem. And she did it, I flattened it out a little bit, but she did it in the style of a fan. So there are our two winners. So pop up and get your books at any time today. Well done, everybody. So Shiloh and Nevaeh, come and get your books. Shoutouts, my gosh, it's been a busy week this week. This coil stays, and here's our assembly plan. Please can I give Oliver in Bella class a big shout out for being Captain Discipline. He's blown me away in maths. We've been looking at the numbers 6, 7 and 9, and he's extremely resilient, and he's been working hard with his friends too. Well done, Oliver. Mrs. Lucas wants to do a big shout out for our fantastic running club who come to school each week at 8 a.m. and give it their all when we do our run. She says we have even been able to run further in the time and are getting much faster. We can't wait for the next races. Can we also wish good luck to Year 7 who have their first race of 2022 next Wednesday. Good luck, Year 7. Miss Addison says shout out for Nevaeh in Year 4 for being Captain Collaborative this week. So Nevaeh, you've got a Captain Collaborative and a book. Working well as a team leader, but also as a part of our group work. Miss Berry, this is a long one. Please can I do a shout out for all of Year 3 for being so sensible and demonstrating all our LIPA values during a dance workshop. Also to Ollie, who has had an amazing week and demonstrated that he can be Captain Discipline and Captain Resilient, especially during writing. Eva, who's been working really hard during English to develop her own mythical vocabulary and has even started to write her own Chinese myth. Shiloh, who is also getting a book, remember? Fantastic attitude towards her work and very motivated and engaged in her learning. Well done, Year 3. Miss Moore says, shout out to Raheem, please. I cannot praise him enough this week. His behaviour has been fabulous and he's been trying really hard in lessons too. And he's very near the top of our points chart, I believe. Well done, Raheem. Good footballer too, Raheem. Miss McGlynn. Please could Ezra in McCartney class have a shout out? He tried really hard this week to complete all of his work in maths and improve his writing. Well done. Could Valentine and Douglas have a shout out, please? They've recently joined us from the Learning class and have been wonderful additions to our class. They're very helpful, kind, positive role models, and they encapsulate, there's a good vocabulary word, all of the LIPA values. Miss Graham's turn. Could I give a huge shout out to Glory, Thomas, Max and Gabby for their wonderful work with Helen, our visitor, on Thursday. They were real captain persistence as they challenged themselves to learn new sounds and read lots of words. They made all of their teachers so proud and represented our school fantastically. And that's all Miss Healy, and she said, I hope I'm not too late, but can I have a shout out for Naya, please, in reception, in Philharmonic Year 1. She's been working really hard on the Lion King show, which will be filmed on Monday. For the last week, Naya has stepped up to take on one of the main characters. She's been amazing and shown lots of confidence in acting and singing. Talking of singing, it's happy birthdays time. Are we ready? If you've had a birthday, stand up. As we say every week, it's a big thing when you have a birthday, when you're in primary school or year 7. You're another year older. So if you've had a birthday, stand up. What did you get? Where did you go? What have you done? What were your favourite presents? Okay. Are we ready? Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday if you've had a birthday in the last 7 days. Happy birthday to you. Head Teachers Awards. Teachers, press pause. Well done, everybody. You've got one of these. We always say the same thing. There are not many given out each week, and this is so special. And your parents should be so pleased, and it should be displayed in a prominent place in your house. Right, I want to see whiteboards. I want to see thinking. I want to see focus. Teachers, if you need to press pause, do it. I know some of these questions are hard, but we can even explain them to the little ones and have a go at it, because actually they are hard this week. I make no bones about it. And they're about our school year, how many days we're in school and all of that sort of stuff. So, we love reading at LIPA Primary and High School. And we had a visitor, Helen, yesterday, who, wow, she was wowed with our school and the progress that the children are making. So, here's the scenario. If you're in reception and you learn 3 new words each week, how many new words will you have learnt after 6 weeks? Harder now. Every year, we do 190 days in school. So in year 1, year 2, year 3, you do 190 days. And the full primary phase is reception to year 6, that's 7 years. So if you do 7 years, 190 days in each year, how many total days is that? Question 3. If you stay with us from reception right the way through to year 11, which I know many of you will do, how many days is that? Because that's 12 years. Here's your answers. 1, we love reading at LIPA. 3 new words each week, 6 weeks, that's 18 new words. Number 2, the school day is 190 days. The full primary phase is 7 years. That's 1,330 days. Question 3, but what if you stay for the whole LIPA Primary and High School? 12 years, 2,280 days. Fantastic. Well done if you got them all. And even year 1, I think, could have a little understanding of those big numbers if the big ones help them. All right, Reading and Maths Awards. Press pause. Well done, everybody. Like we say, we love reading at LIPA Primary. We love maths at LIPA Primary. And if you've got those awards, you have done well this week. Jokes. Logan and Leo, thank you for your time yesterday. We amended their job title. They are now the LJRRCs, the LIPA Jokes and Riddle Research Coordinators, LJRRC. And this is riddle number 1. There is a 1-storey house in which everything is yellow. There are yellow walls, yellow doors, yellow furniture. What colour are the stairs? There aren't any. It's a one-story house. You didn't listen. If you said yellow, you did not listen. Number 2. David's parents have 3 sons. Snap, Crackle, and what's the name of the third son? It's David, isn't it? David's parents have 3 sons. Snap, Crackle, and David. Not Pop. If you said Pop, you got caught out. The last riddle is, if you're running in a race, we talked about this with cross country just now, didn't we, Mr. Lucas? Shout out. If you're running in a race and you pass the person in second place, what place are you in? So you pass the person in second, what place are you in? It's second, isn't it? It's not first. That person drops to third and you become second. Golden tickets time. So reception to year 4, because year 5 are doing their new grown-up thing. And so let's have teachers just go onto that email. Year 5, probably the time to do your thing, and year 6 if you've not done it before. But reception to year 4, here are the golden ticket winners. It's on an email. Well done. Come and get your books. Okay, it's book look time. It's not books, it's just work from reception. So let's see what we've got. This looks great. This is Ian's, and you'll probably spot that this is science. But in reception, we call it something slightly different. We call it knowledge and understanding of the world. And this says, this week reception will be learning about Jack and the Beanstalk, and we've been investigating what beans need to grow. Ian drew this wonderful diagram to show the life cycle of a broad bean. That's fantastic. Well done. What else have we got? Remember, this is reception, and it says Zoe independently, and we know we like that word, wrote the sentence, "Who has ate the porridge?" She's even put a question mark. This is still a mystery in reception. Do you know who ate it, Mr. Parker? No idea. Wasn't me. Wasn't me. What's next? Oliver did a brilliant job at sorting number 6, 7 and 8. Ah, I see what they're doing. Can you see how it's different ways of showing 7 or different ways, and then there's the number. Ah, well done, Oliver. Good job. Okay. Reception received a letter from Goldilocks, and she told us that she needed help to find her way home. Ezra drew a map to help Goldilocks and wanted to warn her that there was a giant shark in the water. Gosh, don't remember that bit. So he wrote a note to her. He was a true Captain Imaginative. And there's the map. Maps are very handy. I have a map in my car to show me how to get to all the places that I go that are new. Okay, we've got 2 more. We've got Jasmine. And this says, Jasmine has been learning about Chinese New Year. The children have loved finding out about the Great Race. Jasmine drew a picture of the animals that came in 1st, 2nd and 3rd using her wonderful phonics knowledge. Great job, Jasmine. Love that work. And last of all, Molly. I got a little girl called Molly, haven't I? She's a lot older than this then. Reception have been kept inquisitive by exploring number bonds to 5. Number bonds to 5 is the different ways you can get 5, like 0 had 5, 5 had 0, 1 had 4, 3 had 2. And there you can see how Molly has represented it. Now these are the building blocks, aren't they? All that work that you've seen is the building blocks that if it's done right by the super teachers in reception, we can build on it. And by the time we get to year 6, we can answer those hard maths questions that I've just done. Great job, Bella and Bertie, and thank you for sharing it. Year 1 next week. I'd like to see your work, please. So if you think you've done something great, make sure you ask your teacher, can it be included? Only the best ones, and I want to see a broad range. Can you know what that is? You know what that is? So as we know, don't worry, I've got loads more left. We have 4 teachers this week each week who choose. Miss Graham's turn. Who did she choose? Could I please give my golden medal to Tasia in year 2, please? She demonstrates the LIPA values in everything she does. She is polite, helpful and great friend to others. Tasia is in my little group at the end of the day where we go to meet the mums. I totally agree with all that. She's a real captain, persistent and never gives up. She inspires others to try their best and persevere. All of the grown-ups in year 2 have recognised that she is so deserving of that. Great job. Well done. Miss McGlynn in year 6. Hi, Mr. Parker. It's an email, you see, I just cut and paste it. Hi, Mr. Parker. Please could I give the golden medal to Abby Lee in McCartney class? Great choice. I can see the Abby Lee beamy grin now. She's tried so hard in maths this half term. Well done, Abby Lee, because I know that maths, a bit like me, when I was in year 6, wasn't your favourite subject. And she's a perfect example of a positive year 6 role model. What nice feedback. Abby is a true captain, collaborative, and brightens the class every day with her positive attitude and kindness to everyone around her. Great job, Abby Lee. Well done. Back down to the other end of the school, Miss Ashcroft. Please can I give my gold medal to Rita in Philharmonic class, please? She's such a positive child and puts a smile on everyone's face. She is in my phonics group and her progress is brilliant. She's so determined. Rita is captain discipline in every phonics lesson. She's a brilliant reader and such a model of LIPA values. I'm so proud of her and know all the other teachers are too. Well done, Rita. There's going to be some happy children and some happy mums and dads with that feedback. Miss Tierney in year 5. And Miss Tierney says, I've chosen Shay Lilly in year 5 for showing true captain persistent qualities, trying her best to continue to grow in confidence, trying new things that aren't always in her comfort zone. That's a real LIPA thing, isn't it? Well done, Shay. So there's our 4 gold medals for next week. Please keep the work flying in. I think it's time to get my board changed, so I'll be after some helpers for that. What I'm going to do each week is, I love all work coming in, but the thing that I'm really looking for next week is artwork. So if you're an artist and you enjoy art, do me some artwork. It can be about anything at all, and I'm going to choose my winners next week from artwork. You can send in maths, that's fine, but artwork's the focus. Have a lovely weekend, everybody. Well done.